would be good for you guys who are in here to do, take turns and go in this lower thing, and the centerpiece of this mosaic, at least what we can see, is this. They call this woman the Mona Lisa of the Galilee. And so just, you can take turns going in there, and I'll kind of explain a little bit when everybody gets in here.
It's a bath.
What?
It's a bath.
I can't tell you till everybody gets here.
I ruined it.
Actually, you didn't. Because you're not close. You're nowhere close. Is there everybody in? Well, get in. I ain't got all day. I do actually, but never mind. You're going the wrong way. Are you last one, John? There you go. Okay. I was saying, you guys, especially you ones that are on the side, make sure you get a good look at this. Okay. So they call it the Dionysus mansion. Dionysus was the Greek god of partying, basically, of wine. And the centerpiece of this mosaic is this woman here. And she is called the Mona Lisa of the Galilee. We've seen mosaic since we've been here, right? So I want you to think about what we've seen. I remember we saw some, David pointed out this morning, in Herod's palace, actually. And look at this. So think, mosaics are like pixels. And the smaller you get, the better the image, but also the more expensive. So think about the money that had to go into this. If Herod's palace, what we saw, didn't even compare to this. So that's just to give you an idea of how much money was in Sepphoris or Sepphoris, like David was saying earlier. One thing I want to stretch this a bit and tie it to Jesus. I said this building is about 200 years old. Before I go there, we'll talk about Romans. I don't quite get this. So here you see these markings on the floor. Mm-hmm. These are for tables, or actually this could be actually more, not the tables, but the couches or the mattresses that they would lie on. And this is called a triclinium. So they're reclining here and eating. Much in the same way, I don't think the upper room was this big, and I'm sure not this fancy. But Jesus, when he's eating the Last Supper with the disciples and they're having Passover, and even Passover today, Jews are instructed to recline. You're supposed to recline at Passover. And, if we say the Last Supper, what do we think of? We think of the painting, right? And they're all, Michelangelo's painting, they're all standing next to each other. And I always think that, like, how is John leaning on Jesus' chest? I don't get it. And then when you see it like this, and they're basically on mattresses on the floor, and there's maybe a table a little bit off the ground, then everybody's reclining. And if the person next to you is reclining, it's very easy for you to put your head back on them. So I stretched that a bit, but only thing I want you to tag that to the Last Supper is this shape. Mm-hmm. Not the mosaics, not the size even, I don't think it was this big, but just the size. Okay, one more thing I want to say about here to talk about Romans. So if you have such a nice, dining room, and I'm not sure why you would put the bathroom right next door. I mean, I do understand you have to go to the bathroom, right? But it just seems a little, especially with no, it's not flushing, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're eating here and smelling that, is that what's going on? Like, I have a bit of a problem with that, but this was Roman luxury. Mm-hmm. Okay, I just wanted to show you this. We can go down towards the streets, the main street area.